Hello, members of the committee, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hajar Bouhallaf, and I am a PhD researcher at Hassan University, affiliated with the LAMSAD laboratory. My doctoral research is conducted under the supervision of Professor Mohamed Naimi. Today, I will be presenting an overview of my doctoral thesis entitled An Intelligent Framework for Detecting Psychological Trauma Related to Large-Scale Emergencies, a Comparative Perspective. To guide us through this presentation, here is the agenda I will be following today. First, I will begin with an introduction to set the context, focusing on the mental health impacts of natural disasters and pandemics. Next, I will outline the core purpose and objectives of this research, defining why an intelligence framework is necessary. Following that, I will dive into the methodology, detailing the dataset we leveraged and the specific machine learning algorithms implemented for trauma detection. Finally, I will conclude with the conclusion. In recent years, the global population has faced an unprecedented convergence of large-scale emergencies ranging from devastating natural disasters such as earthquakes, floods, and wildfires to prolonged pandemics like COVID-19. While these crises differ significantly in their natural disaster being sudden and localized, whereas pandemics are prolonged and global, they share a profound capacity to inflict with severe psychological trauma. Epidemics and environmental catastrophes disrupt social structures, trigger economic instability, and generate chronic uncertainty, leading to severe mental health challenges such as PTSD, anxiety, and depression on societal scale. Understanding and detecting these psychological impacts require moving beyond traditional clinical methods, which are often slow and resource constrained. This highlights the urgent need for intelligent frameworks capable of monitoring, comparing, and analyzing mental health trajectories across different crisis types to support timely public intervention. This brings us to the core purpose of my doctoral research. The primary objective of this thesis is the design of an intelligence framework aimed at detecting and predicting psychological trauma induced by large-scale emergencies. To achieve this, the framework focuses on three specific clinical goals. First, it aims at assisting medical professionals with the diagnosis and ongoing monitoring of these specific trauma-induced conditions. Second, by automating the diagnostic process, the system will be capable of predicting the long-term clinical processing of patients. And finally, the ultimate goal is to enable precision medicine by tailoring treatments based on individual patient requirements. In essence, this framework moves us away from a one-size-fits-all approach toward automated, personalized psychological support. An online cross-sectional survey was conducted in April 2020, just a few weeks after the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Among 2,031 participants across 4 European countries, Germany, the Netherlands, Spain, and the United Kingdom, respondents recruited via SINT, the world's largest simple exchange platform, completed both novel and pre-existing measures, assessing socio-political and populist attitude, perceived threats, and cognitive appraisals, specifically government-directed anger toward hygiene regulators, and coronavirus-related anxiety. Additionally, the survey measures conspiracy mentality, moral reasoning, threat estimation regarding coronavirus claims, and symbolic security material, news, hygiene measures, subjective social status, and demographics. These data can be leveraged to investigate the socio-psychological, emotional, socio-political, and socio-economic drivers of the COVID-19 pandemics. Anxiety is primarily driven by both personal and contextual factors as the COVID-19 pandemic's existential or political beliefs and overall well-being status. The proposed approach integrates multidimensional data and relies on the use of advanced machine learning models, linear regression, decision tree, logistic regression, support vector machine, SVM, to support early diagnosis and risk prediction. A comparative evaluation of several machine learning algorithms was conducted to identify the most suitable predictive model. Among the tested methods, random forest demonstrated superior performance in terms of accuracy and robustness, particularly in handling complex, high-dimensional, and non-linear data. This was a brief presentation outlining my PhD thesis abstract. Thank you very much for your time and attention.